Right then, thank you very much to patrons. You purchased some final little bits. We got this, got a nice gear shifter, and we got some little bits to hold the sprocket in, and nuts and bolts and stuff. So yeah, let's get the chain and sprocket on. Oh dear, what rollers are these? What pitch is this? Is this the wrong size? Can't be the wrong size. Oh no! I might need to change the rear sprocket. Oh, I made a mistake. Right, so, my logic. This is a 420 front sprocket. 420 spacing. This is a 420 chain. It's a Honda small cc engine, and I thought it was similar to a Honda Cub. So that'd be a 420, 420, 420. That rear sprocket is a 428. Do you know what this means? It means that this chain won't work! So I have to get another chain. See if I can salvage the old sprocket from this. So this time I've double checked it, so it looks like this is the sprocket off the Honda CT, and it don't fit. It's too loose and you can't line up the mounting things with both. So I need to get a 428 front sprocket for a Cub or for a life hand. So that's all I need, is a 428 front sprocket and a 428 chain. I mean, I'm going to put this chain back in the box because it's a 420 chain and all my other Cubs use 420s. So it will be used eventually. So this is the original Honda CT sprocket, and I thought maybe I can put this on the Lifan engine. Close but no cigar. So I'm going to go through all my sprockets to find out which one I actually need, because it needs to be the eyes need to have it. Right, let's find out which one it actually is. Oh, it's obviously not going to be that sprocket, is it? Because look at the spin of that. No play whatsoever, and it just goes. So that's nice. So that's the right size. It's a big sprocket as well. So I thought I'd just have one little look in my spares, okay? And I found this. This is from the box. Don't know if you can see it there. 428 16 tooth. Now that is a 420 16 tooth. Okay. So we're not going to use that. I don't need to buy a new sprocket at all. 428 16 tooth. Awesome. We have found it. So I can put this sprocket on here. Well, fingers crossed. I can put this sprocket on here. Yes, yes. That's a good fit. Now, will this fit and line up with the holes? Turn and pull. Oh. Okay, let me just tighten this up. Awesome. Okay, cool. So now we just need to order a 428 pitch link chain, which I don't have, so I'm going to order that, and it will be hopefully here by the end of the week, maybe. Nice and tight, like. Nice and tight. Hey! Oh no! So apart from a hole in the exhaust there, it's all good. And the gear lever's in the wrong position, and the cover isn't on, and there's lots of teething issues probably, but we're close. So very close. On to CT today, and we're carrying on with the exhaust repair. And this is all like exhaust wrap or something that is on here, so I'm going to take it all off because you can see there's a hole there, but there's a major hole under here, and I can't adhesive any of this because it's all just dirt, so I've got to undo this, see how bad it is here. Hopefully I can save it because I don't really want to have to order exhaust, because exhaust is around 170 quid. They're not cheap, and I'd probably have to wait a while for it to come. I'll get all this tape off. I don't know what this is, like just foil? Bits of beer can or something? It's sharp, whatever it is, that's why I'm wearing gloves. Oh, difficult to get off as well. Get it all off, sand it down a bit, and then hopefully can re-glue it. Wow, it's been heavily heavily metal pasted before, so it's obviously gone under a repair before. Dear oh dear, this is not really great. Removed that, it's made a mess, removed all of that. You can see there, we got some holes, but I'm going to try use this stuff. Right, so, down here, so I've patched the exhaust up. This is actually held, I've had it running. The first time I had it running, it did actually blow from one of the larger holes, but that seemed to have dried quite nice. It's gone quite hard already, which is really good, so I think that's fine. Of course I will test it all before I put it all back together, but I found out down here, you can see there's a load of black scoring there. It's not sealing properly. Now I know that it doesn't fit properly, so I've stuck a couple of gaskets in there, but it still hasn't properly sealed. So I'm going to stick a third gasket in there, and hopefully that seals it, because look, you can see where it's just black because it's been blowing out there. Will this work? That's triple gasketed now. I don't want to get the bike back out and start it up again, but I do want to find out if it's going to work. I haven't tightened the bolts down all the way because I'm scared I'm going to snap an engine bolt somewhere, so I'll leave it as it is for now. It looks like there's no movement. Let's poke a screwdriver and see what happens. Poke, poke, poke. No movement at all. I mean, as long as we've got no movement there at all, as long as we've got a seal, as long as that performs a nice seal and that doesn't blow, it might be alright. I don't know.
Right, just to draw yourself's attention to one of my previous builds, when I did the Honda C50 and I put the lovely 110 engine, you know, I'll probably put a playlist down below, but when I did that build, I did it using no motorbike battery, but the headlights and the horn are quite strong on this bike, and the horn on the CT is pretty bad. So I ran a capacitor on this, and I was having trouble finding the exact same capacitor that I used last time, so I ended up asking in the forums and stuff, and people said, why don't we get a nice, you can get something else that's much nicer. And some people, I mean, the bike was finished, and unfortunately I haven't got it on the road finished, you know, I haven't done its fine tuning or fine teething issues because it's just a road cub, and I've got several. So yeah, I ran out of money basically, and I couldn't put it on the road, and then I got distracted with other projects. So unfortunately, you've actually never seen me road ride this bike. I might not. I might just keep it really nice and just leave it like that. I don't need it on the road. It's just nice to have. Anyway, back on subject. This is what was recommended to me. I could actually wire in this to the Honda CT. It's a low 12 volts battery, and it will not start the bike. So it will not start the bike. That's fine. I'm not going to use it to start the bike. I'm using it purely as like a capacitor. Anyway, I decided not to go for this one. I've decided what I'm going to do is I've just managed to buy and find a capacitor. So hopefully in a few weeks' time I'll have a capacitor coming in. Incidentally, you can check out the Big Pezza podcast, now available on Spotify. And coming up very soon to an episode is me going through all the 69 questions that you have to answer for importing a motorbike to Japan. If you want to listen to me on the podcast, you can go ahead. When I get my bike registered, I will make a full video on how I imported my bike from Japan to England. So if you want to stick around, I probably will do that at some point. Anyway, this is just an update on the Honda CT110. I will probably not post another update because everything is pretty much done with the bike. I'm just waiting for some documents to come back so I can actually put it on the road. But like I say, it's not going to be on the road until April the 1st of 2022. So hopefully it's not much longer to wait. It's literally just over a month to wait or something, because I'm recording this, date of recording is the end of February. So literally March, and then as soon as April comes, April the 1st, I hope to just take it for a ride. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.